Hail and well met. Welcome to Fearful Symmetry. I'm your DM, Erin M. Evans. I'm the author of the Brimstone Angels saga and the Books of the Usurper, and I'm very excited to see where we head tonight. Before we get started, I would love to give a shout out and a thank you to all of our subscribers. We really appreciate your support. It helps us make cool content like this show. And it lets you have access to our fun array of owlbear emotes, which I love so much. And I love when I see them pop up here and in other channels. We really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm Rhiannon Held. I write Urban Fantasy is Rhiannon Held, the Silver series, and Space Opera is RZ Held, the Amsterdam Institute series. I play Artemisia, and I'm going to tell you about some dice partners. Norse Foundry makes metal dice. When you roll them, it feels like you're skillfully smashing the rigid armor of the monster horde. You can find their dice and accessories at norsefoundry.com. Phoenix Dice is named for the creature that rises from the ashes because they use all recycled materials for their dice. You can find their dice and accessories at phoenixdice.com. And stick around because Steven is going to tell you how you can win some.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Yang Yang Wang. I play Stong Makuk, the barrel-chested, barrel-wearing, very hairy heir to the Murder Bear tribe. Let's go to Steven so you can figure out how to win some dice.
Hi, I'm Stephen Merlino. I play Kraban Gleer, an arcane trickster and diviner who you know by his stage name Sturge. Today, we have indeed a Phoenix Dice giveaway. Type in !ticket into chat for a chance to win your choice of a dice set from whatever Phoenix Dice has in stock.
I've got some Phoenix Dice right here. They're real good.
Cool.
Hey, I am Trevor Bettis. I'm the writer for Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, and I'm playing Florin Morn, who's 100% a warlock. Speaking of Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, since I brought it up, I'm going to tell you real quick that they help sponsor the show with a chest code. You can put into the chat exclaim code and get a code. It's also written up wherever Yang Yang is pointing, and you can put that in to get a Electrum chest with a bunch of fun little loot for all your champions in there. And if you haven't played Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, let me tell you about it. It is a formation strategy game set in the world of the Forgotten Realms with all of your favorite heroes from books, video games, and streams and all that fun stuff. And right now we have the what is the Midwinter event? Yes, Midwinter, and you can unlock Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh.
Also today, we released the final adventure of Light of Cyricist that I wrote, and I apparently made someone cry.
What?
So
Trevor, I'm so proud.
it's the first time someone told me I've done that with my writing, so that is an achievement unlocked for me. So if you want to cry, go play that. I think that's all. Go play it, go download it, have fun.
Nobody expects emotions in an idle game, so that's amazing. Good job.
That's the best part. That's how you get them. Lure them in with dumb jokes and then punch them with the field.
That's pretty
Okay, well, last time, you guys came back from finding Stong's shadow and being attacked by the demon lord that controls this world, Pale Knight. You try to fight her. She's really powerful, and you manage to escape. You lost Sturge to an imprisonment spell, and Stong and Artemisia fell into conflict. Through the course of our last session, Artemisia and Florin made up. And Stong and Artemisia have reached a peace, although it's clear neither of them has changed their mind. They rescued Sturge, but not before Sturge met his own shadow, the occluded one, who took the parasitic Sturge who previously was inside Sturge's brain and ate him. Made perfectly clear he intends to do the same to our beloved Sturge, and that he is the one who has access to the crown of Cyric, the splinter of the god of lies that the new demon lord, the Rising Prince, is supposed to be imbued with. You guys came back, you found out that the cultist of Cyric that Ilya was keeping escaped, and so the decision was made that you're going to go try to track the cultist down. And there were two plans that came out of this. One was that Mia Wolf was going to go try to sniff him out. And then the other was that Florin was going to go talk to Kochen and see if she had any information about where he might be. So I would like to start with Mia Wolf. So where are you going here? Who's going with you?
Sturge is interested in going with her to find this fellow.
Okay.
I don't know if we have any leads. Mia, do we have any leads on this? Or are we shooting in the dark, as it were?
So I'm going to assume for communication purposes, Stong will set up the telepathic bond so that you can.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So that she can talk to people. So
Constant group chat.
So she will start in the room where the cultist was held to get a really good sniff of his scent, and then ask Ilya like what direction he left in.
Okay. So you're going to ask him first before you change, or you're going to talk to him like as a wolf?
So Mia Wolf wouldn't think of this, but Artemisia is in control. I think she would think to ask before she's a wolf.
Okay. So Ilya takes you up to the room where the cultist was being held, which Sturge previously went in to interrogate him. It's kind of a closet, a narrow closet. It does have a barred window, and you notice that the sort of the latch has been busted. The wall, the door has been broken. And so you ask Ilya, which way did he go? And he kind of looks at you. He goes, "He punched me in the face. I don't know where he went." Out.
Where were you standing when the punch happened? So that
Like here.
Oh,
I heard the banging
okay.
on the door. I came up. He pops out. He punches me in the face. I fall against the wall. I fell down a couple stairs. I caught myself, and then he was gone.
Didn't Ferris see him?
I don't know. You could ask Ferris.
Let's ask Ferris.
Well,
Ferris.
so Mia Wolf is our Artemisia is going to be the wolf by now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right.
So
should I have a leash and a
no, I don't need
Oh,
a
no.
leash. I'm not going to run off.
Oh, all right. It might just be.
Leash is weird.
Oh, right. I mean, they are pretty. Sometimes they're pretty leashes.
Well, yeah, but I would hold it because it's my leash.
Oh, I like it when dogs hold their own leash. I mean,
Yeah.
and animals. All right. I hold my own leash. Did you know that? Ferris, did you see the
Okay. So you're going to go downstairs because Ferris
Yeah.
does not go up and down the stairs. He's too
Yes.
heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mia Wolf will pause to sort of smell Ilya.
Ilya holds his hand up. He gets what you're going for. You have not seen Ilya take wolf form, but you do know from when you first talked to him that he can do it. Okay, so you go down, you talk to Ferris, who is shifting boxes right now.
Ferris, if I might interrupt for a moment, the Cyricist, the cultist that was imprisoned upstairs, did you see him depart?
He presses his chest. It goes, "Welcome to Doliskaya's Magical Repairs and Accoutrements. We are open till..." Hi, son.
Just nod if you saw him leave. Can you?
Oh, actually, I forgot. Ferris doesn't have a particularly mobile neck, so he thumbs up.
And did he say anything to you, or did you try to stop him or anything? Did he take anything with him from the shop? Did he have shoes on? I mean, I don't know if we took his shoes. Sometimes that's smart because if they do escape, they have a hard time getting around.
You gather from the extended pause that Ferris doesn't really know why he'd notice shoes.
Okay. All right. And he just went out the door, I take it. Did you see which way he went when he left?
He points to the door.
Yes, I mean, in the street, do you see which way he went, right or left?
Do keep in mind the way this tower is laid out.
Yeah.
You know, you go out the door and then there's a long walkway before you get to the front gate, which is on the street.
Okay.
So even if Ferris saw him leave, he would only see him going up the path unless he was standing right by the door and just watching this guy run off.
All right. Well, Mia, did you get a good sniff of the room where the fellow was, so you know his scent?
All right. So while Sturge is downstairs talking to Ferris, you can go into the closet and sniff around. I don't know if you have stats for the wolf, but I
No,
think
not
this
particularly.
is. I'm gonna say this is a perception check, maybe
Okay.
a nature check.
I think wolves
see
have
which is
advantage.
better. I mean, they're both the same for me, so.
There you go.
All right. Gonna use a physical die. Let's go. 15.
15. All right. You do smell someone in here that is not Ilya and not Sturge. You do smell Sturge in here. And not Florin. Who is here, who has been in here, and I don't know if that makes Mia Wolf want to smell that a little more. But you're not going to get too distracted. So someone has been in this room, and he's been moving around this room a lot. Sort of just, it's not a big room, but his smell is overlapping and overlapping and overlapping. There's a lot of it over by the window. There's a lot of it kind of near the door. But yeah, you can definitely get a good sense of the Cyricist from that smell. And as you sniff it, those two things, the image that Artemisia has of the Cyricist and the scent shape of the Cyricist that Mia Wolf has, they're kind of fitting together in your brain now. That is a thing. You've got this.
She's gonna like just kind of lope right past Sturge and be like, yeah, I'm going. You better follow.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
I will follow.
Okay. You head out the door. You head down the pathway and to the road. Make me another perception check because here there is a lot more sense.
Okay.
And Sturge is gonna also he's gonna let her do the yeoman's work, but in case the dude is just like somewhere around here, he's just also gonna keep an eye out, and he just wants to make sure no one's paying too much attention to them too, because not so great if they are.
I feel like if you're looking at people to see if you recognize him, this is investigation. If you're just kind of doing a sweep to see if anyone's watching you, this is perception.
Okay.
She got a 9 on smelling.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to take a little time to find him out because there's so many things here. There's so many smells. There's so many smells, and they're very interesting. And maybe you want to like chase one in a particular direction because
good eating.
Because it's very it kind of somebody have a roast pigeon. Are you gonna tell Sturge you smell a roast pigeon, or are you just gonna run off for a bit?
I think Mia Wolf would be like, I'll be back real fast. And then she would run off.
All right. Sturge will not move far from where he is. He's just going to kind of be nondescript and blend into the shadows and take a good look around. Ooh, 28 investigation.
Okay. You search the road. You don't see at a glance anyone who looks like the Cyricist. So you check again. And then a second glance, again, he is not here. You get the full effect of Westgate. You get people who seem kind of down on their luck. You get people who seem like rather merry pickpockets, considering. And you see people that are lords and ladies. You see one person that you're like with a really, really intense parasol that you are not convinced is not a vampire. But none of these people are the Cyricist.
Okay. All right. Good. And no one's paying any attention to us, so
not especially. No. Okay. They look at you. They do kind of look at you and you're just looking nonchalant. You're not hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they take a double take. You're an extraordinary looking person. But no, they don't seem to be eyeing you too closely. This is just a road people are passing by on. Mia Wolf. So you run off kind of down the road sniffing for this pigeon because you're going to find it and then you can get back to work. It's fine. And then you pick me another perception check.
15.
15. Okay. You have kind of made your way down a bit farther, kind of to where Artemisia knows there is a series of taverns that are like okay, but not nice, but not a place you're definitely going to get punched. And you pick up a scent that you recognize. And you lift your head and look around, and you spot Lorcan walking away from you. He is once again wearing that sort of human-looking skin, but you know that smell.
Well, she's going to go run after him.
Just gonna run up to him.
Yeah. And
All right.
start talking.
You mean barking?
Yeah, you run up to Lorcan. What do you say to him?
I thought weren't you weren't you with us and then you were gone, but we're doing important stuff. So I don't know what you're doing, but you should come back.
Okay, let me just super double check. He's not in your. I know he's not in your group chat, which is what I'm going to call it from now on.
He's not in our 5.
Wow, what a wow.
Yeah, and he has nothing that would give him sort of beast speech. So, and remind me, did you ever turn into a wolf in front of Lorcan? Because I don't remember that happening.
Don't think so.
Okay. So he sort of, when you start talking, it comes out as kind of like yips and growls. And so he like sort of steps back and kind of moves as though he's gonna like push you away with his foot. So do you dodge or does he hit you? Does he
What
kick
should I
the
roll?
dog? That's a great question. Make me a dexterity save.
Okay.
He didn't roll very good, so this will be easy.
16.
Yeah, you miss. He kicks kind of at you, and you jump out of the way.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Go away. I don't
Why?
have anything for you.
Well, but you're supposed to come back.
He like checks his pockets like he thinks maybe he's got a roast chicken in there and he forgot about roast chicken and he forgot about it. And he's just sort of like kind of trying to skirt you like you might attack him. He doesn't seem to know what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Well, so Mia Wolf is going to make one more try. And what she's going to try is she's going to be like, Lauren. And probably it's just going to be like, woof, woof. But she's like, Lauren.
My dog could straight up say Lauren.
That's weird. He looks around, he finds like an apple core on the side of the road and he holds it in front of you and he chucks it, like maybe he'll chase it.
Well, she's gonna grab like his pant leg and like try to like pull him.
Okay, here's my question. Sturge, Artemisia ran off. Are
Mhm.
you just gonna stand there and wait for her the whole time? Or are you gonna go see where she went?
Well, I guess I'll stroll after her if she's not back in, soon, and I figure she can find me, but with smell. So I'll just head in that general direction.
Okay. I want you to roll a d20.
Mhm.
If it's high, you encounter this this scenario, this tableau. And if it's low, then you don't.
Okay, just a straight up D20.
Just a straight up d20, die of fate.
Okay, hold on here, and here it comes. D20. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you get distracted looking
There's a
at-
pigeon. There's
at
like
the window of a shop. It has like some really just dapper looking clothes. Maybe you need to reinvent yourself.
Huh.
Maybe that's the problem here.
Is there a problem? I don't know. There's a problem.
Sturge,
Yes.
I'm gonna roll to deceive yourself.
I was just talking to the universe. The universe was talking to me, and he was just
And the
being
universe
snarky.
is like, maybe you should roll deception.
Bro.
Oh.
Deception.
All right. You don't actually have to roll deception.
Oh,
The
okay.
universe is being snarky. Okay.
Pretty good deception.
All right. Mia Wolf,
Hmm?
since you've chosen to bite onto Lorcan's pant leg and pull on him, he is gonna like look around real quick, and then he is gonna point a finger at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
Okay, let me check. What is this spell save? Yeah, okay. So you feel like someone is telling you to go away, but it's like you're like, why? Yeah, he tried to command spell you and it failed.
Oh, how frustrating.
So he's gonna kind of try and shake you off again. And look around like, what the hell? Why is no one getting this dog off of me? Man, I'm rolling so bad with this die. Okay, yeah, that was like a 9, so he's not kicking very hard here. Maybe he doesn't want whatever happens if he hits a dog. Or a wolf? You're very big.
But also not wolf colored. Kind
That's
of
true.
bronzy. It's not a very wolf kind of color.
Okay, start to make me another check since he can't do
what, just
that.
a die of fate?
I don't want him to fire ray you. That seems like
Well,
where
so-
we're going.
So Mia Wolf, I think, would remember
Yeah.
at this point to be like, hey, Sturge, you gotta talk to Lorcan. You can't listen to me. You gotta
Am
come
I-
talk to him.
Am I there? Because I got a
Well, because
plan.
it's through the bond. So
Can I? Okay, it's not a. It's your voice. It's not a dog voice.
It's her Mia Wolf voice. It's that
Right.
no, you were literally just
Ruh-roh.
talking to her as a wolf, man. This is how it works. You just know Artemisia's Mia Wolf because she sounds a little dopey and adorable.
So I can understand Lorcan.
Yes, you have
Got it.
always understood her, including in this session right now.
Okay. I thought that was just kind of bending the rules a little.
no,
Um,
it's so she like you hear her barking, but you're getting her speaking through the bond, and so the bond can travel over distance. So now you can hear her even though she's a little ways away.
Rumsey Rorcan's here, and he'll try to find them. He'll look.
All right. You continue up the road, and yes, you see Mia Wolf yanking on Lorcan's pant leg. And you see Lorcan looking around as if he's trying to see if anybody's watching. Because there is also like clearly some magic sort of building in his hands. He's gonna start something.
Okay. Sturge wants to do a disguise self and turn into McGruff, the crime-solving dog.
This is going to mean nothing to him, but whatever you want to do, man.
Just a dog-faced human in an overcoat, and he's going to hustle up and say, here, let me help you. I speak dog. And he'll go, ruff, 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 ruff.
That's nonsense.
Then he's going to look up at Lorcan and say, he says you abandoned a bunch of friends, and she wants to know what you think you're doing. Instead of and your so
Still nonsense.
And your son? You abandoned your son? Surely she knows nothing of. Does she? Is that
Lorcan narrows his eyes and goes, Sturge, I presume.
I'll drop the disguise. What are you doing? You're alone. That's not how people survive. You survive.
That's how I survive.
Okay. Well,
especially since you all have decided to poke the hornet's nest.
Which one? Which nest? There's a lot of nests.
The pale lady. I told you not to mess.
She
I told Florin
came for us. What are we supposed to do?
Not talk to Glasia. Sounds like a really great start. So yes.
Look, I've had several curses in my life, and one thing I've learned is you can drive out one curse with another. Sometimes the second curse is the better of the two. Right now, Glasia is not trying to kill us. That's a plus. You see? You see my
The
reasoning?
words there are right now. And you already had, Florin already had a way to deal with this. He could have left. That was the smart move.
But we're gonna save the world. Somehow.
Why does your dog keep barking at me?
I'm
That's
not a
Mia.
dog.
That's Mia.
Hi.
Give her a screech.
What did he say?
Give her a screech. She deserves it. She's
No
a good
thanks.
dog. She's a good dog.
Where's Florin now?
He's back at the tower. You should come.
We're gonna
You're
save the
heading away
world.
from the tower.
We've
You can
got
help.
plans, and you can help. I'm translating for you again.
Yeah.
You'll
No.
forgive me if I am skeptical of that, of both these things.
What do you have to lose, really?
Everything.
This
far
world's
as I
about
can
to
tell.
end. You're part of it. We have a chance at stopping it.
Do you?
Yes.
Or have
we
you
a
just
ch-
deluded yourself? Because
Well,
I have
if-
seen a lot of that too.
Do you not agree with my first premise, which is this world is doomed?
Oh, I absolutely agree with that premise.
Well, then what do you have to lose? We have perhaps the only chance. I don't know if you have anything better going on in terms of cures, but we have a chance. It
I'm
may be
trying
a
to
small
figure something.
chance.
I might have figured something out.
Oh, really? What is it? Join the pale lady?
You don't
Hierarchy-
join a demon lord. They subsume you. So
I'm aware. I do prefer devils. I do. Devils have style. Devils have intelligence. Devils think. Demons really don't. They just consume. They just destroy. So, right, if I had to make an alliance with one, I would choose the devil.
I would argue you don't have to make an alliance with anybody.
All right. Well, it's too late for that. Can we still be allies without you having to, always worry about that? You don't have to join in that alliance with her, but we could use your help. And
The last time I helped you,
Yes.
I nearly died. You all nearly died.
Hmm.
So you forgive me for not jumping at the opportunity to do it again.
Fair enough. But again, do you really have an idea that might help, might work,
Why would
might
I
save
tell you
this?
that?
You said you could save this place without having to have glass.
I said I could save I think I can save myself.
Oh, good for you. Good. Glad to hear it. How?
If you're smart, you'll take care of yourself too. Because if you all die trying to save this place, you won't have gotten much out of that deal. He looks down at Mia Wolf and he says, if you see Florin, tell him I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Oh, you can tell him yourself, you big coward. Just go tell him.
There she
And-
gives you such a look. Just
That's what she said. I was just translating for her.
and he sort of like takes a step back, like he disengages here. And he walks away, kind of keeping an eye on you. He wants no more of your shenanigans.
He doesn't want the truth. But, oh, it's okay.
Florin will be sad.
He will be.
Are you going to tell Florin?
Lorcan will come back. He'll come back crawling. You see. You'll see. Because his little plan, I wonder if his little plan involves us, like stealing one of our keys. We should be double careful with our keys.
Make me... I guess it's just an intelligence check.
Both of us?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
of course, Mia Wolf is operating at a little bit of a disadvantage, but
29.
that's
Okay,
a 3.
Okay. Mia Wolf, you hope that your key is not something delicious because you don't want to share with him. If it's a squirrel, maybe. If it's that pigeon that you still haven't found, no.
Exactly.
Sturge, what you
Yeah.
know from Ilya and from, just talking through the mechanics and the metaphysics of this world, you need to touch your own key to make a door. So if
Or-
Lorcan were to steal the keys, he might be able to make you do something, maybe, but he couldn't take, for example, he couldn't take Artemisia's key and make a door for himself.
But he could grab onto Artemisia as she's using the key.
Yeah, totally. So,
Okay. Maybe that's his plan. Hang out. And we don't have to be anywhere in particular when we do that, right? Anywhere will be fine.
no,
Touch our own key.
Ilya said he was sort of working on a way you guys could do it all simultaneously, but
Mhm.
he hasn't really gotten into the details. And as of right now, they don't have your key. So
Yeah, we need to get that from the
if
included one.
that plan was too far along, you should be asking some questions of your friends because they might not be bringing you. But that's not what's happening. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all right. Well, let's continue with our quest, shall we? Oh, we can tell Florin right now. I'm gonna look to see which way Lorcan's going. And I'll just we can talk, right? Mentally with each other.
Yep,
Yeah.
group chat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Florin, we just met your father. He's headed down Dark Street toward the market, it looks like. Oh, he wanted us to say some things to you, like, sorry it didn't work out, blah blah blah, but I think he really wants to say it himself to you. I think you should go give him a chance. But whatever.
all right. We'll pip it over to you guys. So Florin, go ahead and respond.
I feel like Florin and Stong were walking, and then he hears that, and he just stops and puts a hand out in front of Stong. It just says in the group chat, didn't work out about what? What?
Well, I told him he should come back, and he didn't want to. And Sturge called him a coward, and I don't think that helped. But he didn't come when I told him to either. And I tried to drag him, but he couldn't understand me. So
I'm going to ask someone, whether it be in the group chat or Stong next to me, where in relation of Lorcan going are we to him?
All right, so you guys, oh my god. So here's the
Sorry.
problem. I have not marked up a map with where all these places are.
Okay.
But my understanding is that's the market. And so Lorcan is walking away from where you guys are. You guys are kind of past the market. Kochen's bookshop is kind of in a dicier part of town, sort of towards the neighborhood that they sometimes call Eastgate, which is sort of funny.
Yeah.
Eastgate of Westgate.
Yeah. On the other side of the River Sun. So Lorcan is not near you right now. You are closer to your purposed objective than you are to the shadow of your father.
Florin's gonna sigh and look at Stong and say, do you mind if we go talk to my dad real quick?
No, not at all. I mean, this is exactly what being adventurers like. We go out for groceries and we end up buying a car.
Okay, so you're gonna walk
whatever
back
it is.
across the whole of Westgate to try to find Lorcan, and you don't actually know where Lorcan's going.
Yeah, pretty much. Just going for the best that I can.
Oh, actually, I could turn you into a wolf, and maybe not only can you track Lorcan better, but you can understand Artemisia better.
And Lorcan responds, I can tell you right now, he's really fond of talking with wolves.
Well, there you go.
It'd be a real plus.
Can
Your dad's
I
a dog
change
person.
back at will?
I can change you back. You just let me know through the link.
Yeah, I guess I could tell you in there.
That That's interesting because you have there's a range for polymorph. There's not a range for dropping polymorph. One set of connections there. I guess you can just do it.
Yeah.
Unless there is, and I'm wrong.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, the
But
caster
you don't have
just
to be like,
yeah, as long as I just
"Say,
stop
I'm not
concentrating
doing
on it.
anymore."
So, as we're walking, basically, mind blank, true seeing on Florin, and then I'm gonna polymorph him into a wolf. I'm gonna try to guess as to the closest species that Artemisia is.
Okay.
Maybe I know.
So this is a question that I find myself with. When Artemisia turns into Mia Wolf, she has a personality shift. And some of this is to do with Artemisia's personal complex issue of, kind of repressing a certain part of herself to present the appealing side, the side she feels like she's obligated to do. But what happens with Florin Wolf? Is Florin Wolf different? Is
So,
he
Flor-
dorkier?
Florin gets transformed into a wolf. There's a silence for a moment, and then you all hear in your heads, "Oh, wow, this is awesome! I can smell everything! Whoa, that's not good! Oh, I hate that! Nope.
Stop barking so loudly. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay.
It's fine. It's cool. Everything's good.
Yeah. Everything's
Okay,
fine.
thank God. I was really worried that everything was gonna be terrible there. Okay,
friendly.
what was I doing?
Don't freak out the people near us. Be friendly.
Okay, friendly.
Not so
Got
much
it.
barking. Not so much barking.
Friendly pose. I'm in my
Yeah,
friendly
friendly
pose.
sniffing's okay.
Okay, wait, what was I doing again?
You were going to sniff out your dad.
Right, that. I guess he smells like burning things. So I
This is a good
gotta find a
question.
burning man.
You don't
well-
have something that smells like Lorcan.
So
Your dad was so absent from your life that you can't just recall what he smelled like.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
not to like utterly derail this, but so at least part of this has to have been in the group chat, right?
Oh yeah, all of this
All
was.
of it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like as soon as she cottoned on to what was going on, like there's gonna come from Mia Wolf this sort of like, what?
You guys, stop howling across the city for each other.
But it's
Everyone can hear
fun!
Everyone can hear you.
So
Oh,
Working out perfect.
Hey, I can hear you in my brain and not in my brain. Hey!
okay.
sorry, I was coughing. I muted myself. Okay, so unless somebody's gonna intervene, like her impulse is that she's gonna tear off after Lorcan and be like, "Follow my howls! I got him. You can follow me."
Awesome.
Okay, so yeah, two wolves are just running through Westgate. Probably just terrifying everyone while they're just having the best day.
Stong is chasing after Florin. If Florin like upsets anybody, Stong's gonna yell, "Walking my dog! Sorry, he's new. Just trying to train him. New dog, watch out!"
New dog. I mean, that's not wrong. I am new dog. I am the new dog.
I am gonna be totally honest. I did not see this happening. So
Well,
oh,
Here to
Player
help.
nonsense.
so okay. Where's Lorcan going? I definitely thought he was just gonna walk away for a bit. Let me see.
He's probably getting some shawarma.
So yeah, that's an interesting question because I don't think he technically needs to eat or
Oh.
drink. He just does sometimes.
Yeah.
For fun. At least his progenitor. So and sorry, I just saw what Lauren wrote in the chat. We're gonna close it after the hangout. Inside you are two wolves. One wants his dad, not dad. The other is just having fun with Stomp. Okay. All right, Mia, you're chasing him again. The city is full of people, so make me a perception check.
Okay. 2. Oops.
2. Okay. Maybe I didn't have to figure out where he was
If you
going.
want him to get away, like now's the perfect time.
You know, I think so. Just here's the thing I was gonna ask you. So Mia Wolf, likes person Florin, and now there is, Wolf Florin, and so I'm wondering, is Mia Wolf's like focus divided here, and would she maybe loop back to find Florin? And so I was wondering what kind of check to sort of stay on task would there be, but I think rolling a 2 on your perception is the answer. So you're smelling for Lorcan, but you hear Florin howl back, and it's a sexy howl. Like you kind of want to see who's doing that.
Oh yeah.
So you kind of take the first alley turn and double back.
Yeah.
You blow right past Sturge. Sturge, what are you doing through all of this? Are you just like waiting?
Yeah, Sturge is gonna find a street vendor nearby, get some hot chestnuts, and
Some shawarma.
yeah, and just kind of sit on a a barrel and watch the dogs run back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see any other, unless some trouble happens, and then and he'll keep an eye out for Lorcan as well, because that's where he can do the most damage. I mean, where he can be most helpful.
Okay, so Mia Wolf goes streaking past you. You do hear people sort of shout as she blows by, because again, she's not small. She's narrow, but she's big. I guess you should make me another perception check to find Florin Wolf, or are you guys just gonna be looping each other?
Well, she made a 15 on her roll, so.
All right, I'll give you that one. Yeah, you know exactly where he is, and you're very hyped. Florin Wolf, you see Mia Wolf like run right at you.
Oh, Dad must be right behind me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Says you're a wolf. That's so cool.
I'm just picturing her like bouncing around, like let's play.
I didn't know you could be a wolf.
I didn't know I could be a wolf either.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, Mia, you're here. Does that mean Lorcan's here too?
Oh, no, I lost track of him. Sorry, but Florin's a wolf. Did you see?
I'm a wolf.
He's a wolf.
So you're saying he's a wolf?
Yeah.
Sturge says through the telepathy.
Group chat. Okay, so I think after a moment of just dogs jumping around and being happy and whatnot, I did roll for Floor to be able to do this, but I do think he's going to ask to be turned back since Lorcan is gone.
Yeah, okay. You see Stong, like he's holding up a biscuit from from the barrel, and like he's about to throw it for you guys, and then he sort of gets like a slightly disappointed look on his face, but then he turns you back.
Floor's just there like, what the hell?
It'll be time for biscuit time in the future.
That was a lot. I am drained.
But it was so cool.
No, it was. That was just a lot of everything very quickly.
Yeah.
And that was a lot for me to process.
Okay. Will you do it again later?
Sure. Yeah. 100%. When I'm
find him again.
yeah. Okay, well then if Lorcan's gone, Strong and I we'll keep heading back to Cochin. Are you two finding a lead? Like, did you get his scent?
I found Lorcan first.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's just keep going. And I'll be a wolf later.
She's gonna try to like sort of jump
I
up
mean-
enough to lick your face before you go.
This is one of those moments where, like, I enjoyed it so much, but I also kind of want to wind back and have the dice land differently and do things again, and see what happens then. So this is the tragedy of D&D, I suppose.
Mm.
Okay. So Florin and Stong, you pick back up heading for Kochen. What are you guys talking about?
Well, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Look, every day is a new experience. You don't know what you're gonna, what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's a
Yep.
gift. It's a gift from life.
totally, 100%.
Yeah. So, tell me about Cochin. She runs a bookstore, and what makes you think she could help us find this cultist?
Well, in my world, she's a harper. Or in my world, our world, sorry. Our world, she's a harper, and she's very good at what she does. Here, she is the head of a thieves guild, and she's known as the Spider, and she's using those skills just as well, just, for more nefarious reasons. And I figure, if there's a chance that maybe she heard about crazy cultist dude running through the streets, maybe one of her informants said something about it or had seen it, and we could get an idea of which way he went in case the trail runs cold for Mia.
And so she'll just give us this info for free?
No, I have ideas of what to do with that, but we'll see what happens. And no, the
Okay.
last time I did, it was not free, so.
So in our group, when plans go sideways, just say the word pineapple. Just work it into your normal conversation, and that's my key to go do something drastic to help the situation.
Pineapple.
Help.
Hmm.
Okay. I will find, if I need to, find a way to work that into a normal conversation with a thieves guild person.
Yeah, but you gotta be ready too, because I'm gonna do something really drastic.
Oh, so it could still endanger me. I'm not out of danger yet when I say
No.
pineapple.
Possibly put you in more danger, but things will
Giant ape.
change.
Drastic.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll put that in my back pocket. Hold on to that one.
Yeah, and do you think who should I be? What do you want me to do when we go in? Should I just pretend to be your bodyguard?
Song, I mean, yeah, we can go with that. I think you can also just be Song. Cochin
Cool.
has been in the tower. She's interacted with you. She knows who you are.
Oh right, yeah, lots happened. A lot's happened.
Lots happened. A lot has happened.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
almost like that was months and months.
Yes.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, it's like I took a big long mental break in a winter wonderland in between. I just lost a couple of details, but all right.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
I did want to ask, and I know this is slightly awkward. Are you and Mia good now? I know this is weird because I'm like, I guess her boyfriend asking you about that situation, and y'all have been friends way longer than I've been part of this group. So, but I want to make sure y'all are good.
Well, sometimes friends have friend fights. I don't know
Friend
if we're
fights.
gonna be good, but it seems like we still care about each other. And boy, I guess we'll just have to see when it comes down to it, huh?
Yeah. As long as that doesn't come down to you all physically fighting, I think that's great. we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Artemisia physically fighting me, it's highly unlikely.
Well, yeah, I just want you all to be good because we're gonna do this. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
I mean, I
Hopefully.
appreciate that, Florian. But things really take a turn want you to promise me that you'll always take care of her, okay?
Oh, absolutely. There's not a doubt in my mind. Okay. Well, let's go talk to a dangerous thieves guild lady.
Oh, so Florin leads you, Stong, down through some narrow alleys up a flight of stairs to, again, what seems like a bookstore. There's an Aarakocra girl behind the desk, but as you enter, Florin, she looks up, she recognizes you, she looks back down at her book.
I will just keep walking by and go to that shelf with the secret book on it.
Yeah. So you
I
pull
don't
the
know a better way
secret-
to say that.
Yeah. This I believe the book's called The Spider's Web.
Yeah.
But yeah, you pull the book down, the door swings open, and you make your way
Ooh.
through this secret passage. Stong. It's kind of cool.
This is awesome. We need one of these in Briar House.
Secret passages are always cool. I can safely say that. I've
mean,
not
we
been
just gotta-
disappointed by one yet.
We got like a kind of rundown one that goes down into the sewers, you know, but you don't have to pull like a cool
I
book
take it
or
back.
anything.
That sounds disappointing.
Mhm.
That going to the sewers, not great. But we will continue on up the stairs, and I'm assuming there's
Okay.
still the guard at the door.
There's a guard at the door. Bored looking woman. When she sees you and she's like, "Were you supposed to come back?"
I mean, was I supposed to come back any of the times that I've come back?
Fair. Does she know you're here?
No, but I would like to speak with her.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a minute.
I assumed.
So she disappears. She comes back a little longer than you'd expect. And she says, "Okay, fine." She says you can talk to her. You come
Thank you.
in, and like before, this space has got several thieves kind of hanging around, doing various things, sharpening daggers, weighing bags of something. And Ko Chen is sort of standing by the door to the little room off of this larger office space. Again, she's a petite Tweakin woman. She's got short black hair, and she's wearing leathers. And she looks at you and she's like, "More trouble with the ladies?"
You don't even know the half of it.
Good. You brought another friend into my secret hideout.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. And he turns to Song and goes, "You don't see anything right now. Nothing is going on. Everything is chill."
Stomp puts his hands over his eyes. Okay.
See, you got this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole thing with the group dynamic right now. Just wanted to kind of split people up in different ways. I was hoping that possibly you've seen something weird in the last day or so that may help us. Can we talk in your
She's-
office?
Sighs heavily, and she goes into the side room, and kind of beckons you to follow.
And he puts his hand on Sturge's arm and just kind of guides
Song.
him.
Sturge, what are you doing here?
Sturge. Song. I'm so used to it being Sturge. I'm so
It
used to
wouldn't have
traveling
been
with
the
Sturge.
first time he has suddenly appeared somewhere.
True. It's true.
All
But
right.
yeah, we'll guide Stong into the room because he's covering his eyes.
Just to
Oh,
keep
thank
this
you.
balanced, let's bounce back real quick to Mia Wolf and Sturge. So you go back to the road in front of the it was Dark Dance Manor, what is now Ilya's Tower, and sniff around, and you pick up the trail of the Cyricist again. And so yeah, you can follow this. Is there anything that you're going to discuss as you follow this trail?
No, I mean, I
Nope.
haven't got a topic, but if she wants to, I'm happy to.
Well, I think Mia Wolf is just going to sort of repeat what we know to each other or to herself. So sort of like, okay, so we got to save the world because Illy's really nice. And that Lorcan's not nice, but we should save him too. And we need keys. You need your key. I have my key. and your key is, where's your key again?
The occluded one, apparently. Well, he is my double, so he's got it. I don't know what it will be. Maybe Mr. Whippy. I rather fancy that it be Mr. Whippy, but
Oh wait, so we gotta ask him for it. Would he give it to us like Stong?
no.
No. Oh wait.
No.
So
He wants to eat me.
oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So we should get the key and you should not be there to be eaten. Is that?
I plan to be very sneaky so that
You are.
he
You're very
won't
sneaky.
see me. And if that way
But
I will
he's
avoid.
sneaky too.
I know.
So then he'd sneakily see you sneaking.
Well, I want you and Stong and Florin and anyone else who's with us here to do some distracting, so that he isn't looking for me so much. Or, ooh, boy, what if we could create a double? If only I had a way to an illusion. Well, anyway, distraction. That's the key.
Oh, okay. I think I'm distracting.
You could be very distracting, but you might be more useful in your humanish, not so quite exactly
She's
human,
a half elf.
half elf form. Because you can cast spells. Those spells are big. Those
That's
are
true.
Yeah.
She's real good at spells.
Yeah. Very, very, very good.
Oh wait. Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
she was done.
I love deadpan Mia Wolf. Beautiful. All right, you follow the scent of the Cyricist, and it does seem to wind a little bit, as though he is trying to find something, much as you are trying to find the track of him. Kind of flits back and forth. You feel it goes up an alley and then back down. It circles a fountain a couple of times, and then it starts to get like circling this particular square. It's a very busy square. And you smell the Cyricist here, and you smell food, and you smell cloth, and you smell vegetables. There's a lot of smells here. And Sturge, she's led you
Yes.
to the market.
Okay. Do I see him anywhere? I mean, how long has he been gone?
Oh, that's a good question. Mia Wolf, can you tell how long it's been since someone passed a place?
I would think so. I mean, they say dogs can tell timeline by
Yeah.
scent fading. So
you think it's at least. Actually, here's what I'm going to say. Make an investigation check, and the closer you are, the more specific an answer I will give you.
okay. Investigation. 13.
Okay. You think it's been less than an hour?
And how long ago when he escaped? When did he escape?
You
Yesterday.
didn't actually ask
Oh.
Ilya.
Okay. All right. So he hasn't gone far though. If he's
Oh, that's right. I
okay.
forgot. I did forget. You had a long rest in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's make that longer. It's been at least 6 hours since he's been here.
Ah, okay. All right. So circled where are the freshest scents? Where's the last thing you can smell of him? Where was he last?
Well, in the market, I think.
Yes, but like at the when he circled the fountain, did you say?
Well, he circled the square. He's kind of gone around in here a couple times.
Okay.
Sturge, since you're looking around trying to find the Cyricist, I am going to mention there is a contingent of the Cult of the Occluded One here.
Do I see him over there since he knows the connection?
You do not.
Yes, what are they doing?
You
Their
do notice
usual-
several of them are looking at you.
Yes, they must recognize me as him. I'll walk over to them.
Make me an insight check.
Okay. 18.
Previously, when you met one of the Cultists of the Occluded One, they did not draw connection.
Yeah, I remember that, but but maybe that's changed.
Maybe. Yeah.
So what What do I notice of them? You say,
Well,
Hail, brothers.
are you walking up to one of the sort of young recruiter ones, or like one of the ones that's sort of standing and talking, proselytizing about the end of the world?
Oh, well, you said they're looking at me.
Okay. So the ones that are looking at you, there are a couple of the sort of young recruiter types in the black robes with shaved heads.
Mhm.
And then there are two that are sort of more ornately robed. They have the pink robes with the eyes on them.
Yes. I mean, it sounded to me like they were taking notice of me.
They're
Am I
looking at you. Yeah.
any more
They're
than
not all like in a bunch, like standing and looking at you like in a formation. There's sort of a crowd of them. And there are these couple that are sort of standing around and you feel they're watching you. And so
Right.
I'm saying pick a person or a
Yeah.
type of person to
I
walk
like
up
the
and talk
eye, the ones with all the eyes.
to. Okay.
Yes.
So you walk up to one of the priests with the eyes.
Say, these are lovely robes you have. Do they function like? Do they give you vision? The eyes.
You mock us.
I do not. I know of a robe that allows you to see almost in all directions. And I'm wondering if this is just such a robe, or if it's merely ornamentation.
These represent the far sight of the occluded one, who knows all and sees all.
Very good, very good. Well, I couldn't help but you noticed me, and so I came over to see if there was something I could help you with.
I think there's nothing you have that will help us.
Okay. Well, I guess you were just staring. I do have a large nose. Most people aren't used to that.
Would you
That's-
like a pamphlet?
I've read them all, I assure you.
So you are well acquainted with the wisdom of the occluded one,
Oh
who
yes.
sees all and knows all.
Yes. Yes. He does all of those things just as you say. Rather more than I wish he did.
Meowwolf has sort of
leads.
trotted along behind you, and in the cultists here barking, or not cultists, but included ones. But Sturge, she's going to be like, so, but he wanted to eat you.
Oh yes, yes. This is my dog. Do you speak
Not a dog.
Wolf. Do you speak wolf? I asked the fellow with the robes.
I concern myself with higher matters.
Oh, don't say that around her. She thinks she's one of the highest matters there is.
Do I?
But, well, all dogs think they're. Never mind. So I see you're back to your. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something that you wanted to say to me that, other than all hail the included one. Carry on. I am looking for a fellow. Perhaps you could help me. I described the Cyricist. Have you seen such a fellow? I was supposed to meet him here yesterday, but I was detained. Yes.
I've heard.
Oh, you heard I was detained?
The cultist leans in and says, he knows all and sees all.
Well, I know he does. I didn't know you did too.
You could
must
make
be.
this easy and come with us.
No, I don't want to make it easy on you. I'd like to make it easy on me, and I hope you'll understand.
He's gonna come for you eventually.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In the meantime, there is shawarma to be eaten, dogs to be pet, and friends to be found and regaled. I leave you to it. Your name? May I have your name?
No,
No. All right. Ta-ta.
I'm inconsequential.
Yes.
And he leans back and just sort of presses his hands together and kind of keeps giving you that creepy smile.
No, I'll do the creeping here if it's all the same to you. And Sturge will say, "Come along, Mia," and see if we can pick up a fresher scent. we really need to pick up a fresher scent. I'm not going to bite on. I need to be in control of the way in which we meet this fellow. So definitely not going to make it easy on them.
You feel their eyes on you as you walk away. Do you look back at them at all, or are you just like, nah, I forgot about you already?
Just gonna scratch my.
Yeah. You feel like maybe more of them are watching you? Very upsetting.
Cool. Hey Mia, keep an eye out. If these guys follow us, okay?
Okay. Did you make them mad?
No, they just want me to go with them. They want to take me to the eater.
But you need your key. You should go.
No.
Oh, but you don't want to be eaten.
Yeah.
Being eaten is bad.
Yep. We got a plan. Remember, distraction.
Oh,
sneaking.
right. Distraction.
Yes. I like you when you're in your wolf form. I think you're very open.
Yeah. I like you. You're my friend.
I am your friend. Can you pick up another scent, a fresh scent?
Okay, I'll try.
Maybe we can do circles around the market and
Maybe I'd smell better if I had something to eat.
You buy her a snack?
I can take care of that. I tell you what, you find a fresh scent and I will get you a roast. Let's
Pigeon.
See. Roast pigeon.
Okay.
I know just the place. So you do a circle around this market and see if you pick it up, and then come to me. I will be over at that pigeon stand right over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Mia, I will give you advantage on a perception check because there's pigeon on the line.
All right.
Sturge will get one. Make sure it's not too hot.
Dirty 20.
Perfect. Yeah. You realize that as you come around, that one of the roads that sort of leads away, kind of off to the north and east, has a scent of the Cyricist that sort of feels a little bit newer. Like he definitely went that way.
Good job, Mia. Here, I'm gonna start picking meat off. I don't think it's good for dogs to eat bird bones because they're so brittle and splintery. So I'm just gonna pick meat off and give it to her. And yeah.
Okay. It is a little early for a break, but I need one right now. So can we queue up for 10 minutes?
Sure. About me.
All right, and so we'll be right back.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, it's a brand new day. On the Sword Coast, your allies will help with blades and bows and magic as well. Hey, heroes on their way. Fighting together against overwhelming odds. Together in favor of multiple gods. Idle champions of the forgotten realms. Idle champions, adventure never ends. Idle champions, get your wall and there. Idle champions, you will say it again. Idle champions.
Welcome back. Before we get started, we have two things to remind you of. The first one is actually not something I've mentioned before, but I am mentioning now. Barnes & Noble is running a sale for all rewards members. You can get 25% off any pre-order that you make between now and January 26th. Which includes a lot of great titles, but two that I'm particularly fond of. My upcoming books, Relics of Ruin, which is a twisty fantasy skeleton mystery with a lot of drama, and The Gift of Guthix, which is a RuneScape novel that I would describe as a lot of drama, but with a giant frog. Both of those the first one comes out at the end of April, the second one comes out in the middle of May, so you don't have to wait a lot of time for your pre-order to arrive, but check it out, it's a great deal.
Also, we have a giveaway today. Phoenix Dice giveaway. You get your choice of dice, one set of dice from what they have in stock. And all you need to do to enter for the giveaway is to type into the chat here, !ticket. And at the end of the show, we will draw a winner.
Okay, So the search for the cultist has been stymied a bit by roasted pigeons and truculent cambions, and some real creepy cultists. But we're gonna pick up. We're back talking to Kochen. So, what is it that you're gonna tell her?
Florin is. Where would he start with this? I think Florin's gonna start off with what they need, and explain about the Cyricist that came from the Xanathar lair, which again that was fun.
Yeah, there's
And
been a lot of fallout from that.
oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, good things. Good things.
Mixed.
Okay, I'll still take it. And this Cyricist is heading towards the last thing that we need, and possibly, actually, it's pretty much for sure the thing that we need to stop your world from being destroyed.
All right, that does sound important.
That's what I was thinking. Because Coach, and you and I in this version have only been friends for a short time, but I get the feeling you like existing, and we're trying to continue that happening. Disconnected from our plane, no longer reliant on whatever version of you is out there, and just letting you be your own self-sustained coachin'. But in order for us to do that, we need to know where the Cyricist went, and he's kind of easy to spot with the creepy look, and I was hoping that maybe one of your people saw them.
I don't know how it works in your Westgate, but the creepy look is very in this season.
To be fair, I don't know a lot about Westgate. Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep, that's usually about where I hang out. If it was Baldur's Gate, totally get it. There's a lot of creepy cultists everywhere. But maybe he does give her a description of the Cyricist.
Okay, so she's writing it down. She's taking notes. She says to you, I can't say I've gotten any reports of someone that looks quite like this. I have to assume your man's a little unstable based on what you said.
Yep, talking about gotta find a thing and that following the path, all that.
Well, there's only so many ways out of this city. The easiest ones are by ship. But sailors are a superstitious lot.
That's true.
One assumes if a madman spouting prophecies tried to get on a boat, you'd hear about it. Because they wouldn't let him on that boat. Not without a lot of gold.
And I don't think he has any, so.
He went out by the gates. Well, then he'd be heading east.
Is there only how many gates are there? I feel like there's 3.
I'm trying to remember if Westgate has a Westgate.
I mean,
pretty much.
Part of it is pointed that way, so I have to assume.
Eric's got to be is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this map.
Okay.
Which this map in particular does not have labels on it. But
okay, yeah. I found one. Okay, in the group chat, he is going to just say to Sturge and Mia, if you've lost the trail, looking at the gates might be the best way. That's the best chance he has of getting out of here.
And then there's your third possibility.
Hmm.
He didn't leave the city.
That's also true. I hadn't considered that.
There's a reasonable number of places to hide, but assume he's trying to find a god? a thing that thinks it's a god. I don't think that's going to be in the neighbor's warehouse.
Yeah.
Stong in the group chat thinks, did he join an MLM?
Florin chuckles at that, even though Cochin didn't hear it. And says, I hadn't considered that they would be here. The to fill you in on this part of it, one of our friends' shadows is apparently the leader of the MLM group.
Oh, the weird cultists in the market.
Yeah, and I'd kind of expected that to be like a pretty far-stretching cult, but
Oh yeah,
hmm,
they definitely have churches in other cities. They'll take up anybody gullible.
but I hadn't considered that possibly their god was here.
Well, if he's in the building, nobody seems to know.
Hmm.
I mean, wouldn't
Could-
you show that off if you were trying to get people to join? But that's not what I was thinking of.
Hmm.
Well, in Westgate, if you want to disappear and not be found, there's one place most people go.
You're gonna say the sewers, aren't you?
Right in one. Good job, Poppet. That's where I'd be looking.
Oh boy.
Mia's
Okay.
not gonna like this.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, her nose is not gonna enjoy this. Okay, so either out the gates or in the sewers.
Those are the most likely.
Do you have any info that may help us if they are in said sewers? Like, is it just a normal sewer, or is there some weird stuff down there?
There's weird stuff in every sewer.
Yeah, that's true. There's an
We get
Odiug in one of them.
cultists. We get cultists, vampires, were-rats, weird
Okay.
fish, sewage.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be great. I like these boots too.
I can certainly ask around to see if there's any hints of where there might be a hidden god thing, scam artist, or just
I'm getting the
hidden
feeling he
artifact?
might be like a more of a god than we're expecting in most scams. But yeah, if you could, that would be good. But if the odds are, if we find the trail of the Cyricist, it's going to lead us to him. So
Question, Florin. So
Mhm.
the last time, refresh my memory, the last time you saw Kochen was after you and Artemisia fought, and
yes.
you crashed on her couch after drunkenly telling her way too much.
Oh yeah.
What was involved in the way too much? Did you talk about Shadow Florin?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you talk about, and you talked about like Lorcan and the Mind Flayer thing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just all of it? Okay. All right. So she sort of sits back and she says, "Did you work things out with your girl?
Yes, we are better now.
Did you get rid of your dad?"
He may have gotten rid of me, which is giving me whole new levels of interesting feelings. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's too soon to tell.
Puppet, seize the moment. You don't want someone like that.
It's not a thing of want. Like I've even told him this. I don't want to play catch in the backyard. Like it's more of I just have a lot of questions. And even though this is a reflection, I have a better chance of getting them from him than trying to hunt him down, at least the real version of him in my world. Because I don't even know where to begin with that. So if he can give me some kind of answers to a few things, I'll take it.
She
It's
looks
true.
at she kind of looks at Stong like, "Are you also hearing this?"
I mean, it's true. His situation's sad. He didn't even know what his dad smelled like.
Would you say you know what your father smells like?
Yeah. He's got a very distinct odor. It's very pleasant. Everybody loves it when he's around. It's natural. I mean, so annoying.
She swings back to Florin. She's like, "Your world becomes more fascinating every time I hear something about it."
You know, it's one of those things where you never really think about it while you're there, but when you're away from it, you understand why people are interested in it.
She kind of leans in and she goes, "Papa, I'm going to tell you this. You need to not worry about what that man can give you. You need to worry about what that man can take from you."
Yeah. I already do probably owe him something though, but you know, that's a whole other thing.
We'll leave it at that. I'll send out my folks, see if I can get any hint of your Cyricist or your god.
Okay. If you do find out anything, I guess just send the info to Ilia's tower and we'll pick it up there if we can.
All right.
And again, make sure that your world stays existing.
Here's hoping. You are sort of, if you have nothing else to say to Ko-Chen, you are sort of guided back out of the hideout. And in the street, if you have any conference to make, I suggest that you do it.
So how was your first secret meeting there, Stong?
It seemed like any other meeting, except I couldn't see anything. Did I take my hands off my eyes now?
Oh yeah, you're fine. We're outside.
Whoa, we're outside. That was a cool world.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is being a Harper like this all the time?
No. There's usually a lot more, swords being pointed at you and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
This actually went fairly smoothly, so take what we can get. When you tell people that you're trying to actively, save everyone from not being ripped apart into atoms and disintegrated, it seems like it does the job pretty well. So
yeah, you convinced her. It went real smooth. I mean, the only thing I'm disappointed in is Stone like puts his hands in his pockets and he like pulls out all these biscuits and he's like, I filled my pockets full of stuff for the thieves to take. I put in little treats, but nobody took anything.
Stong, make me an investigation check.
So thoughtful for the thieves.
11.
You might be missing some biscuits if you didn't count them.
Oh yeah, Song reaches towards like his last pocket and he finds it empty and he's like, somebody took one.
You're very kind, Song. I'm sure they're enjoying that.
As you are standing here in the street talking about stopping molecules from being destroyed, there is a sound, an explosive sound, and really it's more of a feeling. It's more as though you're caught in a sudden wind, a sudden like pop of a vacuum, and
Summon sword.
yeah, something like it makes you want to look up at the sky and see if an asteroid or something has crashed to Earth.
Oh god.
And in the just honestly cheapest tension pulling maneuver I can do, I'm going to switch back to Artemisia and Sturge. So you follow the trail of the Cyricist. And so you are sniffing along, Mia Wolf. You are sniffing along. You are following the path. You want to make me a perception check?
Yeah. 14.
14. Okay, you don't lose this at all. And you smell some other smells that seem like they might be familiar, but you're having a hard time putting your finger on where exactly you've smelled this before. Although those smells are sort of getting stronger. And start to follow Mia, and you come up and you're standing in front of a building, and she's kind of crisscrossing in front and sort of sniffing around. And Mia,
What kind of building are we talking about here?
It's kind of a narrow building. It looks almost like it's just sort of fit in between two other buildings, kind of squeezed in there. You've been to this part of Westgate, in fact, and you'd think this building's not really there in your Westgate.
Is this building like a home, or does it look like a
There is a symbol hanging over the door.
and what is it?
Oh, it's a symbol of the occluded one.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
Mia Wolf. Mia's been here before. You've been here before. Well, the wolf hasn't, but your half-elf self has. So yeah, but here's the thing, you're sniffing around it doesn't go up the stairs. It's not going up the stairs. Searching. You find there's a grate kind of around next to the building next door. You think he went in there? Yeah, you think he's in there somewhere, but you can't get this one open. Someone's bent it.
So it looks as though he went down that grate, but we can't get it open.
Can't seem to get it open. You try. I mean, it's not coming up easy. You can work at it, but make me a perception check.
In the middle of the day, I don't think we need to do that.
Fair point.
I'm going to say, all right, Mia, good job. More pigeon is in your future. Let's tell the gang. I think he went to ground, literally.
Oh, make me a perception check.
You got it.
Mia's perception was 13.
Yeah, as he starts talking. Sturge, what'd you get?
Hold on. Got so many little things in the way. Can you see it on Roll20? 21.
21. Okay. You start suggesting that you're going to contact, and then you realize that you hear movement behind you. Mia, you look past him and you see the cultists behind him.
All of them.
6 of them. 2 pink robes, 4 black robes.
Yes. Sturge spins around, pushes his coat away from his hips. Can I help you?
You came to the right place.
I'm not going in right now. Just wanted to see it.
Oh, it's not going to be your choice soon enough.
As long as it's my choice, I'll continue to choose.
Sturge, am I biting them?
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you, at this point, need to roll initiative.
I think you should be regular, Mia.
Okay. Yeah, she'll with her terrible initiative, go back to half elf.
But if we can run, we'll run.
So 7 for.
I got, yours
Okay.
popped into the encounter.
Cool.
What do you got, Stephen?
I have 16. Oh, that's
16.
terrible.
Okay. Well, fortunately, you did better than the cultists, so you get to go first.
Mia, let's just ditch these chumps. And Sturge will. Now they're not in melee range yet. They're up. Okay.
They're definitely kind of stepped back, but they've kind of encircled the mouth of the alley that you've come down. I'm very sorry. I wasn't sure this was going to happen, and so I tried to make a map on the break, and it didn't go well. So
Okay.
here's what I can do. I can draw it for you on Roll20.
Sure.
Here's the alley. Okay. Here's the building. Boop, boop, boop. Here's a grate. Do, do, do. Yang Yang, if you want to show people this, you may, but you do not have to. And then here are some cultists. Brrr.
I'm still looking at the
Oh, it's not on, I see.
yeah.
There you go.
Excuse me. Oh, okay. And what's at the other? Where's the door? Is this the door to the
That's the sewer.
That's the sewer. Okay,
Yeah.
where's the door to where's the building with the cultist symbol on it?
This is the cult building. I'm going to draw an eyeball on it. Burr, 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 burr.
Okay.
And a pointy beak. There you go. The door is kind of this direction.
Okay. And what's down at the other end of the alley?
Don't know.
Okay. Well, I think I can get past them. I don't know if Mia Wolf can, probably. I'm going to acrobatics past them.
Okay.
And
There are, I will say, 6 of them,
mhm.
which, you know, I think you can still get by, but I just wanted to finish pasting them.
Actually, I have a better idea. I'm
Okay.
just going to run up this wall onto the roof
Okay.
with my slippers of spider climb
Okay.
and and disappear over the roof edge and say, Mia, meet me at home.
Okay. So what's your speed doing this? I know
Well,
what your speed is when you have the haste and the nonsense, but you didn't do that.
no,
So how far do you actually get?
I can do 90 feet with my dash
Okay.
and extra dash.
Okay. So the church is the building that's attached to the church, because as I said, it sort of seems to be squeezed in. So I marked the building that's next to it. That's fine. The one that you climbed up is not the super tall building. So you can definitely get up to the roof and probably get across the roof to sort of the next building with that. Then okay, so
So he would
Mhm.
want to go this direction. Like
do it
away,
again.
like
I have more than one tab open.
next street over.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Okay.
so
So you're
he's
kind of like trying to go to the other side of the block?
I'm trying to put the building onto which I just climbed between
Uh-huh.
me and them.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Sturgeon's running. Mia, 2 cultists pull swords and start kind of coming towards because you haven't changed to from Mia Wolf yet. You've just been told to, right?
Yeah.
So the 2 cultists are sort of approaching with their swords out. And then this one
Oh shit. You have a bad initiative?
is going to, does this work? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fair. This one is going to cast a spell. And it is a roll me roll me a wisdom save. That's really buried in there.
21. Nice.
Okay. You hear a melodic voice say in your head, "Lead us to the false one." But it doesn't really do anything to you. Can Mia be charmed?
has
Don't
advantage.
think. Yeah, advantage against charm.
Okay, you still made it anyway. But it's not like this thing knows. It just thinks you're a wolf, right? This cultist just thinks you're a wolf. So it's told you to chase after Sturge. This let's see, okay. The other 2 cultists, you see them sort of tear down the block like they're gonna try to go around and catch up to Sturge, and then it is your turn. You're faced with 3 cultists.
Question.
4 cultists, sorry. I skipped one. Yeah.
Would the voice that just spoke in her mind go onto our group chat?
That is a question for the person who
Oh, I
has
don't
the
think so.
reading of the spell. Okay.
No? Okay. Mia, you coming? You coming? Everything cool?
Because I might need to die of fate because I'm weighing. You've told Mia Wolf 2 different things, and she's only gonna do one of them because you told her to be a half elf and you told her to run.
Oh.
And so I'm sort of weighing her impulse when faced with people.
And then this cultist is like, "Show us where the false one is." And you're like, "Everybody stop shouting at me."
Is there some kind of rule as far as like perception that I could do to have the wolf sort of get a sense? Can she dodge and weave among people to like run between them?
That's a good question.
Because I think that will probably decide her, is if she sees a
I'm
path
going
to
to
running.
say that this is a wolfish insight. This is about how your body moves, and you know this. And so I will say insight, and because it is something like that, I will give you advantage.
Okay. Yeah, the stupid thing hides what the results are. Did you see on Roll20
Oh.
what the...
Oh,
Guys,
18
I'm
insight?
looking, I'm sort of just looking at you. Yeah, okay, so you got 2 18s. Sorry, you got, yeah, 2 18s. Okay, you think you can, there's 2 things you could do here. You could either go between the legs of the person on the left, whose robes are a little bit short, because you're pretty sure that they're standing wide enough and you will knock them off balance even, maybe. Or you could probably book it up the alley the other direction. Those are the best escape routes that you sense as a wolf.
Okay. Let's go up the alley.
Okay. So you turn and you bolt.
Yeah.
I don't know what your speed is as a wolf, but I assume it's better than your speed as a half elf.
Yes.
So you easily make it to the other end of the alley and the block behind and into the road. Where are you heading from here? Are you gonna try and like circle around and find Sturge? Are you gonna go back to the tower? Are you gonna resume the hunt for Lorcan, or?
I'm thinking go for the tower.
Okay. All right. So you are gonna book it back for the tower, and so now.
And actually, she would say
is-
something in the group chat, but I don't know how much she could say on one turn. But
Yeah, you
so
can spit a sentence in one turn, easy.
okay.
You can't ask a question and like weigh the answers and stuff like that.
Sure. So in the group chat, she would be like, the cluded one, they want Sturge to go in their building. I'm running away.
And I am fleeing also.
Sturge, are you safe? Are you both okay?
I
So
believe
let's
I am.
actually say, as you send that message, you hear you have the same feeling, the same sense that something has just exploded. You don't hear it, like it doesn't hurt your ears the way something exploding with that much force that feels like it kind of hits you would. And again, like I'm not sure what Mia Wolf would think. But Sturge, you have the urge to kind of look up, like, did an asteroid hit? Did
Oh, is it
a
one of
dragon
those
land?
veins or whatever in the sky? Yeah, he definitely looks up.
All right. At this point, we're all fairly synced, even though you are in different parts of the city. So yes, you look up, and the veins are definitely crowding the sky. In fact, they're clustered very much around one particular spot and seem to be growing around it. It almost seems a hole in the sky. It has never seemed so much like the surface of something, of like an egg, perhaps. There's a pulsing to it. And hovering in front of that dark spot is a pale figure, far, far off. Very far off. But you know who you're looking at.
Well, that's bad.
So,
That's said through the group chat.
We should get into the sewers.
yes.
Gonna make a quick note. You left Ilya figuring out whether your plan to grab the crown of Cyric and use it was likely to work. He is back in the tower.
Can the 2 of you get away?
I think we can. Keep you posted.
Okay. I think in that case, Stong or Florin will tell Stong that we should head back to the tower. And say into the group chat that if either of you need help to tell us and we'll come running.
Good. Yes.
Make me Sturge and Artemisia and Stong. Make me a. Ooh, I guess it's an intelligence check to remember something you heard.
10.
Oh, that
Or make
20,
me go in.
23.
Nice.
Okay, Stong, this is great. You're remembering this. You're running back to the tower, and you recall something that Ilya said, which is that there's some sort of a nexus happening, and that he thinks that's where you guys came through. And you think that it's sort of an entry, right? That's sort of the door, but that it's being blocked by Cecilia. You're very worried now. What has happened to Cecilia?
So this thing coming through is now no longer blocked. Is that what you're saying?
That's the possibility that the door is open.
Yeah, which suggests that like Cecilia on the other side is no longer blocking.
Hmm.
All right. You're running for the tower. Okay, so Stong and Florin, you are closer to the tower than Artemisia and Sturge. So you are going to get there first. Sturge and Artemisia, the cultists are going to try and pursue you, but given the fact that Mia Wolf is faster than a human, and Sturge is also faster than anything,
And invisible now.
and invisible now, that I think you're going to be able to give them the slip. Although both of you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. By the way, I rolled a 30 on my intelligence thing in case there's something really cool you might realize.
It was just that.
Wow.
It was just that it's also, I think you rolled an intelligence save, not an intelligence
Oh,
check.
Oh, you're
But
right.
so it's
Okay.
probably higher, but I still think you probably rolled high enough to also realize that might be very bad in regards to Cecilia.
Okay.
Okay, Artemisia, you almost get hit by like some kind of like frost ray, but you can avoid it.
And what was I supposed to roll?
Dexterity save.
Dex save. Okay. Wow, only a 14.
I'll give it to you too, because you're invisible.
Oh yes, if I have advantage, it's a 25.
Yeah, I hope you guys mess with these people again because they have some pretty cool abilities. But this was probably some way of running away. All right, Stong, Florin, you get to the tower, and as you do, the ground suddenly shakes. Kind of almost feels like it's rippling.
Oh,
and now
no.
you make me a it's a dexterity save to not fall down. That
Yeah.
seems weird, but I guess
Dex
that's
save.
true. Make me a dex save.
25.
Beautiful.
17.
Beautiful. You both keep your feet. You're like naturals. But it does slow you down for just a second. You get into the tower, and the scene that greets you is very chaotic. There are the people that you saw before, before you even came. There are the sort of like the people you now know are Cyricists. There are 2 of those. There are 3 of the cultists that you think are associated now with the Pale Lady, with the Pale Knight, the White Lady. You see Thamur and Ferris kind of struggling to fight them off. You see poor Stong One trying to get himself down the stairs, saying, "Oh, come and save some for me." You see Ilya sprawled on the ground. His face is bleeding.
Oh,
And
no.
next to him, shivering and vaguely blue, is Cecilia,
What?
with her arm kind of outstretched, like she was just gripping something.
Oh.
As you come
crud.
in, you also see, briefly, an open portal. And Florin, on the other side of that portal, your father turns back and looks at you.
Oh,
Gives you a
you.
little salute, and he's holding the mask. And then it's gone. sealed off. And I guess you guys also have to roll initiative.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It's just some dumb cultists. You'll be fine. And
Yeah,
then, you know,
that's not what
the
I'm making
world
the face
melting.
about.
No, it's friggin'
Oh, of course.
what?
Should have rolled. I was even thinking I was gonna roll real dice tonight, and then I rolled in the digital, and I got freaking
Oh,
that
wait.
one.
You're just so stunned by this outcome.
Yeah, actually, I mean that's actually fair. That is very thematic for what just happened.
Well, this will make it harder to repair your relationship.
Yep.
Okay,
I know this is weird to say, but I hope real dad kicks not dad's ass.
Add it to the to-do list.
Dad bowl. 2 dads step in. 1 dad steps out.
Who runs Father Town?
Oh my God.
Okay.
14 for me.
Okay.
21.
Oh, should I do a new one?
I was gonna say you can just keep
Oh.
your old ones.
Okay. It worked great, but good enough.
Okay.
No, but really, like, Stong, he looks at Cecilia and he's like, oh my God, Kwa! And then he, like,
And she's just
sees,
like,
and then he sees Florin staring at Lorcan or Shadow Lorcan, and he is just, I'm so sorry, Florin, it's Florin. He wasn't supposed to do that, right?
No.
Oh. And the portal's
Okay.
closed. Like, there's no way we
Yeah.
can. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, Lorcan's gone, and so is the Cecilia's key. Um,
Oh God.
okay. Resume encounter. Oh no, not resume encounter. Oh, guys. I love the idea of this,
I love it in
but
concept.
it's done some dumb things. Okay. Well, everybody ignore what you rolled. You're gonna have the initiative you had when you previously had to fight these people, and I'm just gonna substitute Thamior for
Okay.
Caliph. And yeah, anyway,
I'll
so
take it. I don't remember what I rolled like 7 months ago,
yeah,
but
that's
I
fine.
appreciate
That's
me.
fine. Just make
Has
my
to be
math
better.
easier. All right, so
There's no way it's not
Thamior
better.
Thamior is sort of like up on his wings, and he sort of comes down with his blade, singing his blade song at one of the fancier of the 2 Cyricists. And then Stong, it is your turn.
Oh. So, is there one that's fighting like either Cecilia or targeting Cecilia and or Ilia?
Right now, Cecilia and Ilias both seem to be like laid out. Like they
Mhm.
like whatever just happened. Like she's actually, has she ever done that spell before? Let's say you've seen her do this before. You know she has a spell where she can like encase herself in ice, and that when she comes, and it makes her very tough. She can take a lot of hits, but once she comes out of it, she is like kind of shaky and easy to damage
Mm.
for a little bit after. So she seems to be the after effects of that spell. So she's not gonna help you, but she is very like, endangered at the moment. And Ilya is out cold. Someone very clearly like whacked him. So there are two individuals that seem to be maybe like a little more impressive than the others. You recognize one of them is the guy who looked at you and you heard the whispering of Pale Night.
Oh, God.
And then there's the guy who looks like, he's been with the Cyricist long enough to, amass some crazy scars and things, and like he's definitely a brawler. That is the one that Thamior just attacked.
Stong's gonna rush up to the other one and drive him back in a fury. He's gonna strike at him twice with his
Okay.
long sword. First to hit is 32. Next to hit,
Yes.
36.
No, it doesn't hit. Of course it hits. My goodness.
And I got the offense. Let's see about the defense. Okay, let's see. Damage wise, it's going to be. Why is it not rolling? Okay, number 1, 23. Number 2, 13. So 36 damage.
Awesome. Okay, so you have shoved that guy, that high priest of Pale Night, seems, kind of out of the sort of teleportation circle and away from your friend. Okay. Artemisia, let's say this is when you roll up, Mia Wolf. It's chaos in here. There are a bunch of people. They smell like trouble. Also, your sister's here.
Well, she is immediately running to both Ilya and Cecilia, so just go in that direction. And then this time, definitely being a half elf.
All right, so you change back. I believe you do that as a bonus action normally. Would you like to do an additional action?
She very much would. So she's going to use one of her healing spells. Would it help Cecilia? Should I roll Arcana to know if it would help Cecilia?
I think you've done enough fighting with Cecilia, and I'm gonna assume that in the interim, when you guys solved all those other problems, you saw her do this, and you know that it's kind of just gonna happen. It doesn't last that long, but it does. You hate how cold she looks, but there's not much you can do here.
Okay, so she's going to use sort of a mid-level cure wounds on Ilya then.
Okay.
Boom, go. $25.
Okay. So the bruising on his face clears. He takes a deep breath. He kind of opens his eyes, and he goes, "Oh, something really fucking weird is happening." Okay, and then Artem. I have to stop using this. It keeps doing it. Then this is sorry. Artemisia, one of the people behind you is going to attempt to get you with a dagger. 13?
Nope.
All right, you feel the guy moving towards you. He misses that one. He does get to make another attack. 15.
Nope.
Oh, you're so
Nice.
dodgy. This is the kind of intense Cyricist who was fighting Famur, saw you came in. That guy is wound a little tight. Okay, this guy is going strong. While you're fighting with the high cultist, this other little cultist comes up and tries to attack you. 6.
Does not hit. Wow.
It doesn't work. This other Cyricist is sort of being like grappled by Ferris.
Nice.
He is got one arm wrapped around it, and then Florin, you come in the door.
Who's the biggest looking threat here?
Oh, the guy who just tried to stab your girlfriend is a good start.
There we go. So he had his sword. He summoned it since the hole opened up, and he steps forward. And as he does, he puts a hand over the blade and just drags it by it, lighting it on green flame with banishing smite. And I'm going to attack this dude.
All right.
I'm gonna use my little Florin dice that I got.
Nice.
I love them.
That is 26 to hit.
That will do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the normal damage of this. So that's 11 plus Banishing Smite, which is 24, so that's 35 points of damage.
That was quite brutal.
Yep. Also, if I reduce the target to 50 hit points or fewer, I banish it.
Oh, you
Wow.
did.
Nice.
You did.
Oh,
So this is what it says. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the
Yes.
one you're on, the target disappears, returning to its home plane. If the
What
target,
spell is this?
it's banishing smite.
I love it.
It's the
Wow.
warlock
I love
warlock
it.
ability.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
God.
I'm jealous.
good.
You knocked that guy back into his home plane.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that, as that strike finishes, he kind of flies back and he just sort of dissolves. Yeah, he sent him right back to the prime material.
And like he just does it in like one swipe, and then looks up at everyone else. And go, anyone else touches her, I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Well, this cultist is like, but he looks up the stairs at Stong 1 coming down, who's very big, and he's like, and he's gonna try to attack you, Florin.
Okay.
He rolled a 4. He's terrified. It's not going well. He was not supposed to come in today, and then
Not even supposed to be here, man.
all right, this one. Ooh, what's that spell?
Worst pickup shift ever.
That's a thing I don't like hearing a DM say. Oh, what's that spell?
I'm supposed to roll this many dice.
I once had a character get disintegrated because the DM just picked up a giant handful of D6s. So for his birthday, I bought him a whole stack of D6s to kill my character with again.
Wow, good friend.
All right, the guy that you're grappling, Stong, suddenly vanishes. He teleports kind of across the room over near to where the stairs are. And as he disappears, there is another boom that is smaller than the one before,
man.
but you need to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh man. 19.
Okay. You make it.
Okay. Don't make me nervous, Aaron.
Good. He's got a pretty good a pretty high spell save, but okay. And then so it's gonna be half as much. Got it. Okay. You're gonna take 9 points of what is that, thunder damage?
Oh wow.
I don't think.
Okay.
Yes.
And
it
then
is.
actually the guy who came up and attacked you also has to make that saving throw because it's everybody. And I don't think this is gonna go well for him. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Well, turns out life is cheap and the cultist is killed by his boss. Oops.
Wow.
Oh, whoops.
Officially the worst shift ever.
That wasn't that guy, it was a different guy, but maybe also he wasn't supposed to come in that day. Sturge, this is when you enter the scene.
Who's closest to me? What
Oh.
enemy?
If you come in the door, it is just a kind of a melee all around the teleportation circle. But I think right now the guy, the sort of the one who seems to be a higher priest of Pale Knight is probably the one closest to you at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, because I'm invisible and I'm mad. So what's he looking at, or she?
He's looking at Stong.
And is her back to me?
He's kind of to the side, like so you could come at him from the side, like here.
Okay.
But he's
Okay.
looking across at Stong,
Mm-hmm.
and the door is like on this side.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna sneak attack with Mr. Whippy and use Booming Blade.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm real mad.
Wow.
What'd I roll?
That's a hit.
Yeah.
33.
That was a crit.
Good
Was it?
lord. Okay. You might have actually hit Pale Knight with that.
Ooh.
Gone straight through him.
Yeah.
Now give me some
Okay.
damage.
All right, we got 19 plus thunder. Okay, plus 25. And then I gotta roll the sneak attack.
Are you adding these up or should I type them in as you give them to me?
Yeah, 19 and 25. And come on, Sturge. There we go. Bam. There we go. That's the sneak attack, which is 15. Is that doubled also?
I think it's all rolled dice. Yeah.
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 Okay, so 30. 30, 25, and 19.
Okay.
74.
Yeah, you did a lot of
Nice.
damage. He's still up, but
Okay.
you very much took him by surprise there. Now, does your invisibility end because you made that attack?
Oh yes.
Good to
And
know.
but he's just gonna slide the blade into him, get real close to his face and say, "That's for your mistress. Take it to her, will you?" And then he's going to disengage.
Before you do, he's like, take it to her yourself.
Ooh.
And then he's going to disengage and tumble back out the door and get cover. And that guy is sheathed in thunderous energy.
Okay. So fun fact, this guy is going to turn. So you have gotten away from him. He can't see you where you are now, yeah?
Right.
Okay. So he is going to turn back to Stong, do what he was going to do. And Stong, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my worst saving throw. Come on, fate. Okay, 10.
You start to hear this whispery, ominous singing. It reminds you of the terrible vision you had on that plane when Pale Knight showed up.
Oh god.
You hear it's like she's in your head, and you are frightened.
Okay. Better than thinking that I'm psychically pregnant. That's my biggest fear for a
That's
moment.
true. Nobody's psychically pregnant. Okay. Thamior is going to redirect and attack. Oh, so this guy's gone. We're just gonna pretend he's dead for purposes of tracking. He's gonna lunge at the thug and strike at him with his sword. Ferris is kind of still holding that guy, so he takes some damage. And then it is Florin's turn. Ferris and Thamior are wailing on a Cyricist. There's the cultist that just tried to attack you, and there is the champion of Pale Knight who Sturge just stabbed the heck out of.
It's me again. Oh
Okay,
wow.
It's going kind of quick.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, so Sturge stabbed a dude real hard, and that person did not die. Correct?
Nope, fell up.
Are they nearby?
He's at the foot of the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my die again. Let's see.
Oh wait. Artemis, did I skip over you?
That's what I was. I didn't think
I'm
that
so
she.
sorry. I know. I was just like, wait, when did you go? Wind it back.
Yep.
You're supposed to go. I was getting distracted making sure that the Chosen of Cyric got deleted. So.
Well, she's got a chain lightning itching in her fingers.
Nice.
So I'm thinking she's going to try to, so she's going to try to put it on a center point that lets her get all three of the sort of outer people.
Okay, there's 3 people that are still up. So there's the cultist that just tried to stab Florin. There's the Chosen of Pale Knight or whatever he is at the foot of the stairs, and there's the Cyricist that Ferris and Thamior. Ferris has like an arm around. Do you need Ferris to give you the nod?
Well, I was just thinking
I guess
I
Ferris
would.
gives you the thumbs up, not the nod.
Well, because I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to lightning the guy that's like right by the metal construct, but I mean, if
Maybe you do. Actually,
Maybe-
that is a question I don't know the answer to.
chain lightning,
Steel
I
Defender.
think is supposed to be like just what you cast it at.
Yeah, that's magic. But also, are steel defenders
Fun,
immune?
fun. That's what I was wondering.
I don't know why, but when you said he gave the thumbs up, I just saw that Charlie Day gif in my head where he's just
Yeah.
just blank stare.
Nope, not immune. Just immune to poison.
Weird. Right.
Anyway, casting
That's
that.
fair though. It's magic lightning. Okay. Okay, so they all need to make dex saves, yeah?
Yep,
Okay.
DC 19.
Okay, so this guy. And this guy. And this guy. Okay. Let's see. We got a 19, a 20, and a 17. So 2 of them make it, which means they're half damage?
Yep.
Okay. And what was the damage? 52!
Well, I think 57 because of the +5. Or is that in
Nice.
there?
Amnesia. They all just, their eyes explode. Kill all 3 of them at once.
Don't be
Boom,
stabbing
boom,
my
boom.
boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. That poor hello cultists. This is what happens, kids, when you get involved with Demon Lord cults, though. Adventurers show up and chain lightning you. So yes, yeah, all of the bad guys have been dealt with. Stong One finally gets to the bottom of the stairs. He's panting. He's like,
What I miss?
you need any help?
Stong 2, or I guess Stong A, puts his hand on his shoulder to help right him up. And he says, "No, it's okay. We got this. Go back upstairs and rest."
I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. He just plumped down on the stairs.
Stong's gonna rush over to Cecilia and maybe put a cure wounds into her.
She sits up. Yeah, you can do a cure wounds because I actually don't remember if she took damage during the fight. It seems plausible. But she kind of sits up and looks around and she's like, "What the hell just happened?"
I think
Where?
that she's getting tackle hugged, just FYI.
Whoa,
by her
okay.
sister.
God, what's your problem?
It's great to see you, but we need to talk and move at the same time. Are you
Hey,
well
I
enough
didn't
to get up?
Yes. She kind of climbs to her feet. This is a wobbly. She's like, "I literally saw you like 20 seconds ago. What was that mirror?"
Whoa. How long have we roughly been in here? How long does it feel?
I
Like
don't know,
weeks?
a 10 day?
10
Yeah.
days?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when Ilya's like, "I knew it. I knew it. Your time works different."
Oh,
See
have you met
Cecilia
Il-
sort of turn her head and look at him and just go, "What the hell is going on?"
And Flora is just like, I know this isn't the right time, but I've been looking forward to this moment for so long.
Well,
So
the stuff
Artemis,
outside in the sky is still happening right now, right?
one
Think
presents-
so?
Yeah, so we can explain on the go. We need to get into a safer place.
Okay.
Yeah, Ilya, if you got-
finding him.
Any notes about like saving the world, like that you were working on? Like grab the
Right.
notes.
Okay, I go get it. He runs upstairs. And again, Celia's like, "I don't like looking at that. That's weird."
So all the other cultists are gone right now?
Nobody else
No.
in this room is alive.
Okay. Um,
Ferris is like folding their arms and like putting them in a stack.
So Florin is gonna say, so I do kind of feel stupid because I think I figured something out. I think the crown is 100% underneath this city. We came out of a portal here in Westgate, but we were in Waterdeep. The entire time I thought it was because, hey, you all are connected to Westgate. That must be why we came through to Westgate. No, that was still the same destination that the Cyricists were going. They were going directly to where the crown is.
That makes sense.
Is anyone going to explain like anything to me here?
Oh, sorry.
Or, no, sorry. You guys, I'll catch up.
Man,
Yeah, sorry.
What was the
But
thing
also,
that I used to do? Like the summary montage or something? I can't remember. Catch up
Florin is-
montage.
Floyd's gonna say that's fair. By the way, really do appreciate you like keeping the door closed the entire time. I really hope that wasn't terrible and existentially haunting.
I don't think so.
Fantastic. Then we will definitely catch you up. By the way, I may be dating your sister, but we'll get to that later.
What?
So I think we need to get into the sewers and find where that cultist went, because I'm pretty sure that the crown and Sturge's shadow is down there.
Yeah, Stan leaves over to Cecilia and he goes, he's good for her. Don't worry. This is okay.
You find out that he's some kind of weird demon or dragon or, I don't know, pickup artist. You have to tell me.
I think he's too dorky to be the last one. That's for you to suss out.
There.
Yeah, get to know him as we move. We're just waiting on Ilya right now.
This happened in like 30 seconds. I don't get it.
It's been like way longer for us.
Yeah, it's been days and days. Welcome.
Days and days, and you guys just left me in some kind of weird like portal hole?
We couldn't. We were trying to find a way to stop it.
And like get out, but then we have to save the people here. One of
Okay.
whom is you, kind of.
Ilya comes down the stairs and he's got a handle. He's like, I gotta explain why we walk. We walk fine. Hi, also, it's nice to meet you.
You probably shouldn't touch. You shouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't
You
do that.
touched yourself. I mean, I'm sorry, that sounded wrong. Your shadow, when you cut his arm off.
No,
so
I
I'm
didn't
not gonna
do
cut
that.
Your arm off.
Oh my god.
I don't think it matters.
Oh, I
You
thought it
hug
did.
your shadow constantly.
I did.
No, Stong.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, I just touched him like a moment ago.
Yeah, see, it's fine. And he like punches Cecilia in the arm, and she's like,
You'll learn to like him. You'll learn to like him. Our shadows
Yeah.
can be cool.
Yours
Okay.
is good. Like mine is an asshole. So
Mine
Okay.
mine was the Xanathar.
demented.
It was all part of the catch-up montage. Were you paying attention?
no, I was not paying attention. You talk way too fast when you do that.
That's because the world is currently ending, and we really need to get moving.
Yeah, we
All right.
do.
So, you head to a place you know how to get down into the sewers. Where is that?
The series,
Briar
no,
House.
the
Basement.
MLM.
Oh, the
Briar
MLM.
House. You can go in the basement of Briar
Oh.
House.
yeah.
You can go find your enemy, the Rusty Ladder. You can go back to the MLM house. The
God.
grate is damaged.
Yeah.
And the cultists are definitely still there. And Sturge, I don't know how you
I want to
I
see the
mean-
shadow of the ladder. I kind of really
That's-
do.
I mean, if we got a way that's not going directly to one of the headquarters of the super big bad guys, well, not super big. They're like one step down. Then there's the super big bad guys. Bad guys on the same. We should probably do that one.
Yeah. So well, Briar House, like it'll be weird, but like we know it. So
All right.
No way.
So you make your way out under an eerily shifting sky with a distant figure of pale night.
Don't look
overseeing-
at her in the face. Don't look directly at her.
Oh yeah, that's an important note, Cecilia. Do not look at the pale lady in the face ever.
Noted. Okay.
She has a veil most of the time, but if she reaches to take it off, put your hood over your face.
I don't have a hood. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. I'll take a scarf or something. Okay, just checking. You're taking Ilya. You're taking Cecilia. I assume you're leaving Stong 1 because he can barely walk.
Oh, I was gonna load him in the barrel.
All right,
If he lets me.
now. Great.
Are we just
Samuel?
taking the whole group?
Take all of them.
Is Ferris coming?
As we're all leaving, it's like Famior, Ferris, you all wanna come?
Sure.
Like this.
Want to help save
It's
the
your
world?
Your army has been.
Well,
I
yeah.
will tell you. I
With our
will tell you
shadows
ahead
and-
of time. We'll figure out what they do. But I'm not running both sides of the combat with that many things. So they may be.
Well, Ferris will
preoccupied.
have to wait like at ground level at Briar House anyway. But
That's true. To like guard it, it'll be behind. That's good too, because Ferris. I don't know. Ferris has abilities he hasn't gotten to use. He mostly gets to sweep and stack things. So.
Man, I like this like coming together of like a shadow group of like Westgate Irregulars.
Yes.
It's like Thamior, Ferris, Ilya, Shadow Stonk. So
love it.
far.
I love it. I have to admit, I will tell you guys, this is not where I thought this would go.
Yeah.
And I think I've said a lot of times, I don't love it when the, like you collect a little army of NPCs. However, I like this. This is great. But I think that's a great place to stop. So I've been your DM, Erin M. Evans. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Erin M. Evans. And I guess you can find me on Instagram at all the Ironies. That works. You can join me on this channel every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific for Concentration Check, co-writing space. Come get some work done with me and Yang Yang. You can listen to my podcast, Writing About Dragons and Shit with B. Dave Walters and Trevor Bettis. New episode went up today. We answer a bunch of listener questions, and it's a lot of fun. You can also, as stated, pick up my book, Empire of Exiles, the locked room, pseudo locked room mystery in an epic fantasy setting, or pre-order the sequel, Relics of Ruin, right now for a 25% discount at Barnes and Noble. And once again, I want to say thank you so much to our subscribers, including Monk of Greyhawk. Thank you for the gift subs. We really appreciate you. You've done so much for this channel and this community. And if you like what you see, don't forget to follow.
I've been Rhiannon Held. Check out my books, the Silver Series, Urban Fantasy under Rhiannon Held, and then the Amsterdam Institute, Space Opera under RZ Held. Those are novellas. So if you want a little bite-sized one to start you off, those are the ones to check them out. And tonight, thank you to our moderators, Myra Doug, Rumpus Imperator, and I saw Seldering there earlier.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name's Yang Yang Wang. You should join us on our Discord because we're really awesome, and you can come hang out with us and talk books, games, all the good stuff. We even host events on occasion, such as movie viewing parties or PowerPoint presentation parties, of which we just had our first one a few weeks ago, but I think we're planning on more. So type in !Discord into the chat if you want to get a link to join us.
Hi, I'm Stephen Merlino. Thanks for watching. I write epic fantasy, sword and sorcery, and right now my first novel, The Jack of Souls, is free on Amazon. My current project is a D&D campaign called The Affairs of Wizards, currently in playtest, but which we will run on this channel in February, March, April, whenever we get done here. So no rush. It's cool. We're having fun.
You guys don't finish soon, you're gonna be dead. I'm just telling you.
The sky falls and we all die.
We do have a dice giveaway, and I'm going to push the button to draw a winner. And that winner is Original Angston.
Hey,
Lucky,
congratulations.
lucky.
Congratulations. I think we probably have your information. So Phoenix Dice will be getting a hold of you.
I am Trevor Bettis, and I've been playing Florin Morn. You can find my writing on Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, which, I mean, all of you have downloaded on any device that is easy for you to play that game on. I know it. I see it out there, so... You know, I gotta tell you to download it because you already did it. You can find me on all the dystopian social medias at the Trevor. There's an A hiding in there.
All right. And so until next week.
Till next time, may your rolls and your word count be equally high.